long before the age of European exploration, before steamships crossed the oceans. Merchants sailed dangerous waters in search of a kingdom that stood at the gateway between continents. They came from the Roman world, from Arabia, and through the Indian Ocean trade network. Their destination was not Rome nor Alexandria, but an African empire called Aksum. Behind the busy port of Adulis stood the highland capital of Aksum. Protected by rugged mountains and fertile land, this city became the political and economic heart of an empire whose influence reached far beyond the Horn of Africa. As trade flourished, Aksum did something almost unheard of in sub-Saharan Africa at the time. Around the late 3rd century, under King Adulis, the empire began minting its own coins in gold, silver, and bronze. These coins were more than currency. They were a declaration that Aksum was a major power in the ancient world. Aksum's wealth did not come from gold alone. Its greatest advantage was its location. Sitting near the Red Sea, the empire became a bridge between Africa, Arabia, and the wider Indian Ocean. Ships arrived carrying luxury goods, while caravans from Africa brought treasures from the interior. In Aksum, worlds met. But Aksum left behind something even more extraordinary than its wealth. Rising from the earth were colossal stone monuments carved from single blocks of rock. These towering stelae marked the tombs of kings and nobles. They weren't built from many stones. They were each carved from one enormous piece of stone, shaped with remarkable precision nearly 2,000 years ago. As Aksum reached the height of its power, a decision made by one king would reshape the empire forever. Around the 4th century, King Ezana embraced Christianity, becoming one of the first rulers in the world to adopt the faith as the religion of his kingdom. The change was more than spiritual. It transformed Aksum's identity, its diplomacy, and even the symbols engraved on its coins. In the 6th century, Aksum looked beyond its own shores. Across the Red Sea, conflict threatened both Christian communities and the trade routes that linked Africa with Arabia. Under King Caleb, Aksum launched a major military expedition across the sea. The campaign defeated the Himyarite ruler Du Nuwas and installed a ruler allied with Aksum. For a time, the empire held influence on both sides of one of the world's most important waterways, the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. No empire lasts forever. From the 7th century onward, Aksum faced growing challenges. Control of Red Sea trade shifted as new powers emerged, and its great port of Adulis declined. At the same time, environmental pressures, including deforestation, soil erosion, and periods of drought, weakened the empire's agricultural foundation. Gradually, the royal court moved south, and the once thriving capital lost its central role. By around the 10th century, the Aksumite Empire had faded, but its legacy endured. Today, the towering stelae of Aksum still rise above the Ethiopian highlands, reminding us of a civilization that connected continents through trade, craftsmanship, and diplomacy. Its story challenges the idea that the ancient world revolved around only a few great powers. Sometimes, the greatest echoes of history come from places the world has nearly forgotten.